This is Goku-san DBZ. I wasn't planning on making another video just a few hours later, but I thought I'd do as sort of a reply video to somebody I had commenting on my video on the unions. Now, I want to first clarify some, and yes, he made a very good point. First of which, when I talked about good unions and bad unions, one thing I was referring to was that there is good unions and bad unions, and what I meant by that was the good and bad. What I meant to say was that when I said small unions, I meant private unions. Not the big public unions. You have a lot more corrupted officials than the large public sector unions, unfortunately, which is rather sad. And I agree that, actually, this may be only a certain percentage of jobs may be union in West Virginia. This is true. But at the same time, West Virginia is a very pro-union state, is what I meant by partially my reply to his comment, and that's what I meant, is just that it is more private. Yes, there's a lot of small private, like, for instance, the Trussy area where I live between in Huntington, West Virginia, across from Ohio and Kentucky. We have a public bus service and stuff, which it's a small union group, which the group is called Tri-State Transit Authority, or for short TTA. But yes, I support more the private unions, or the small unions. Yes, that is more what I approve of, because it's true that they have a lot less corrupted officials than the big unions, the public unions do. There are a few, probably small amount of public unions which are still reasonably good and have less corrupted officials. But it is true that a lot of your big public unions overall do have quite a few corrupted leaders, just as your giant corporations have. A lot of large businesses tend to have a lot of corrupted officials. This is true in both unions and regular, like, corporate America businesses. The bigger ones tend to be more corrupted than the small ones are. That's why, as I said, I support small businesses, and of unions, I do support small unions more so. But of big union type groups, I do support, like, of companies, I'm a big backer of Kroger's, of union companies. I am definitely a big backer. They are one of the few union companies which has proved the argument of capitalists wrong, which is that they are a big union company which has actually succeeded, and in fact their sales have done quite well in the last few years. Percentage-wise have gone higher in sales than Walmart has, percentage-wise. And of course, they don't want to give too much info in meetings and stuff at Walmart. They don't want to give us a lot of the basic, real information. They just want to make it sound like they're doing a lot better than they really are. Because, of course, it came out after this last holiday season that the largest retailer, Walmart, sales were down overall. Now, that's because Walmart is now, instead of focusing on the United States market, which it's, of course, still the major sales. The major market now they're concentrating on is Asia. In particular, China, Russia, but especially China. In the next 10 years, they want to double the amount of supercenter Walmarts in China. But yes, and in Europe, not a very big market for, actually, Walmart. They're not very well liked over in Europe. Target is more accepted in Europe, but then again, origins was France, so makes sense. But I'm gonna get ready to cut off and play this short little bit, and I hope you enjoy. It's a remake of a John Lennon song, Imagine. It's done by the artist Jack Johnson. And as always, peace out. Hopefully someday we do, and I hope everyone out there in YouTube land, may you blessed be. And I want to thank the one who actually gave me a reason to make a secondary video. I want to thank you for giving a very good debate. I'm always looking for somebody to have a discussion or a debate with. Not like a lot of the trolls here on YouTube, sadly there's a lot of them. But I always look forward to having a logical debate with someone. So, thank you. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. Bye.